Hey everybody, welcome to the show. My name is Tony Glasco, and on today's show, I will be breaking down one of the best plays I've ever seen with my own two eyes. Haven't seen a whole lot of pro games or college games. I've seen a lot more high school games, and just by individual effort, the situation that was at hand, this to me is one of the best plays I've ever seen. Most electric play that I've ever seen. It's sparked the team for the rest of the half. So let me give you a little rundown of what's going on here. So this is a game. My son Corbin is a receiver for Geyer High School here in Corinth, and it was his sophomore season, and he didn't get to start because coaches just didn't have a lot of faith in him that he could perform in the way that he needed. So he did get in a few reps during the game. He had a third down crucial catch. There was a conversion, 3rd and 7, something like that. That was a conversion. And the second catch that he had was the play that you'll see. Prior to this catch, just at the beginning of the game, offense wasn't clicking, defense wasn't clicking. The score was 14-7, but the 7 points that Geyer had scored, it was 14-7. Geyer was down, and the 7 points that they had scored was a defensive touchdown on a block punt from about the 7-yard line or so, and they blocked it, recovered it in the end zone for a defensive touchdown. And just right before this, the opponent had a drive where they scored a touchdown. They had two receivers that were just buck wide, naked open, and either one of them could have caught it. They ran in together, pretty much holding hands. They were that close together, and it was just a blown coverage by the defense, and they just were not playing very well. So they get the ball back, they drive it down a little bit. There were 40-something seconds left when they got the ball. This play happened with about, 7 seconds left or something like that, and it was originally just a little dump-off play just to end the quarter and go into halftime with a 7-point deficit. So this is what happened. I'll go ahead and show you right now and break it down for you. This is what happened.
All right, here's the overhead play. I like this play because it kind of shows you who's actually rushing here. So let's go back a little bit. So we've got 3 down linemen that are rushing. This guy here is going to be kind of like a delayed blitz. So there are 4 rushing, and this guy is kind of a spy. He's going to be spying the quarterback and kind of roaming the area along the line where he is right there. So let me go ahead and let it play. And he catches the ball there at about the 29, and I'll just let it play on out. Breaking tackles as he goes, and look at the crowd over here, the team over here going crazy. All right, here we are. We're at the ground level. We're at the corner of the end zone where he'll eventually run to. And let's just go ahead and play it here. First of all, let me say that once he catches the ball and makes his first move, there are no wasted steps in this until he gets to the end zone. So that's his move number 1. So he juked the first guy, but this guy did his job. He was supposed to, his job is outside containment, which means that no one gets outside of him. So everyone that comes to him, he forces them inside. So he did exactly what he was supposed to do. He's got great position. He's broken down. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. Not many people in that situation would go inside, because if you're a punt returner, a running back, or a kickoff returner, or even a receiver, once you catch the ball, what you want to do is hit the sidelines, because that makes people come to you. You're running away from them. At the same time, they're trying to catch you. But if you go back inside, you're putting yourself back into where the traffic is. So you're putting yourself back into them. So you're going to them. So after this first move, this guy here that's coming up, he didn't anticipate that move. So he kind of overruns the play. He gets an arm on him. It's just a little bit of an arm tackle. Gets around his waist. It's not enough to slow him down, though. So he immediately gets out of that. It doesn't even slow him down, really. So he sees these 2 guys in front of him. These 2 guys are coming towards each other, and he's just going to squirt right through them. He's just going to split them, and they're pretty much just going to run into each other. And after he gets out of that, he immediately sees someone coming to his right. So he does an inside move, spin move, boom, right there. And remember this guy number 5 that turned him in initially, he came around the backside. He gets another chance at him, but his mistake was that he tried to tackle him up high. And with this guy, his upper body strength is so incredible. You're not going to tackle him just by grabbing his shoulder pads and trying to get him down. So that was his mistake. So he gets shucked off here. Let me go ahead and shuck him off right there. So he sees the linebacker that's coming up right there. So he makes his move to the outside. He a little jump step and a little side step and get to the outside. But he catches him, but he's got a stiff arm up and he pushes him off. And there's a guy right here with an arm around his neck, and he's about to get him, but he doesn't have a good enough angle or good enough grip on him. And plus he's given the stiff arm, and that's giving him a little leverage to get outside. So he gets a little help right here from his tight end, gets some blocking and kind of shields one of these guys off. The linebacker's kind of shielding this guy off here. So he's able to get away from these 3 guys at the same time. And right here is where he really shines. So he was able to get to the outside. And so my nickname for him is Beano B. And I was talking about him one time to one of our friends, and he said, he thought I said Beaner. And he said, why do you call him Beaner? I said, no, I'll call him Beano B. I said, Beano B. He said, well, I think I like Beaner better. And a little bit later on, I asked him, well, why do you keep calling him Beaner? He said, well, I call him Beaner because he's got that gas. And this is exactly right here what he did. He turned on the gas. He's able to run away from this linebacker right here. There's a guy coming, one of the guys that got shielded off. He's coming up, trying to make the tackle as well, but he outruns the linebacker. He dives, didn't catch his feet. This guy right here, number 27, he's trying to catch him, but he's not going to be able to make it. There's another guy that's going to come from the corner here. He was way on the other side of the field, running all the way over, but he didn't make it in time. He scoots in past him and into the end zone. That is an awesome play. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run it back. Sweet. Gives me chills, and I still see it. I've seen it so many times, but it gives me chills when I see it. There's proud Papa right there. Big hug, first touchdown, so had to give him a little bit of hug. It's cool right here, him going to the sideline with the team also. I like this part. Yeah, baby, I love it.
All right, so there it is. And tell me what you think about it. See if you like it. See if you think it's a good play, think it's a bad play. Give me a like, give me a dislike, whatever you want. Just like to hear from you about it. One last thing, he is with KU Rock Chalk. He's number 19 still, so look out for him this coming up fall. Playing slot receiver, wide receiver. So check him out. Thanks a lot, guys. See ya.